Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Empowering Teachers. I am so grateful that I have the opportunity to be here with you today. Today, we are going to talk about handling students who seek to tickle their classmates. In the classroom where learning takes flight, there's laughter that brightens, but also disrupts the sight. Students with mischief try to make a joke, but as educators, it's a challenge that we must evoke. Welcome to another episode of Smart Classroom Management. Today, we're going to explore the intricacies of handling students who seek to tickle their classmates' funny bones during instructional time. When you are in the moment, when you are dropping knowledge, when you are having fun teaching the subject, and then you get interrupted. Laughter can enhance the classroom atmosphere, but it can also pose challenges to maintaining order and focus. So, today, let's delve into strategies for navigating laughter in the classroom with fairness and effectiveness. So, you have the students, or maybe several, who during instructional time try to make their classmates laugh. Sometimes it's just a look or whispered comment, but it can be a major disruption. It can also be hard to know how to handle. Should you hold all students who laugh accountable, or just the student who started it? Also, if nothing was said, is it fair to follow your classroom management plan? In the moment, it can seem as if there is no good answer. It's one of those situations where it's like, done if you do, and darned if you don't. You'll either have students angry at you. Oh my gosh, Mr. M, I didn't do anything. I just laughed. Is laughter against the rules now? Or you'll open the door to more of the same behavior. So, the question is, what's the solution? There are two keys to handling the situation in a way that is both fair and effective. Number one, set clear expectations. The first step is to establish clear parameters beforehand. Laughter, while often positive, can become disruptive when it interferes with instructional time. Define what constitutes inappropriate laughter and communicate that to your students. Provide specific examples of behaviors that cross the line, ensuring that students understand the boundaries. By setting clear expectations, you eliminate ambiguity and empower students to make informed choices. Number two, address the instigator. When laughter becomes disruptive, it's essential to address the instigator while maintaining fairness. Focus your response on the student who initiated the disrupted behavior rather than punishing the entire class. By holding the instigator accountable, you address the root cause of the disruption and prevent unnecessary tension among students. Ensure that consequences are consistent with classroom expectations and reinforce the importance of respecting instructional time. Another important point is to never call out the students in front of the entire class. The way that I've handled it, sometimes I've said, excuse me, class, for a moment. Since I teach little ones, I usually say, can you please put your hair down? And I usually say, for example, Joe, can you please step out so that I can have a conversation with you, please? And then I take Joe outside and I tell Joe how his behavior is impacting the classroom, not only myself, but also the entire class, and how it is not fair. And then I said, Joe, do you understand what I said? And Joe says, yes. And Joe, please do not do that again because I don't want the class to be interrupted, and I don't want to be angry or upset with you. I'm not upset with you. I'm upset with the behavior. So please don't interrupt while I am teaching. And if you have something to say, I'd love to hear it. And if you've noticed that your body's out of control, you may raise your "May I take a walk" sign, and you may go for a walk. So do it with empathy, do it with kindness, and Joe will listen to you. 99% of the time, it always works. Number three, foster positive relationships. Beyond addressing disruptive behavior, prioritize building positive relationships with your students. Create an environment where students feel valued and respected, reducing the likelihood of seeking attention to disruptive behavior. Take time to engage with students individually, showing genuine interest in their interests and experiences. By fostering positive relationship, you establish a sense of mutual respect and cooperation in the classroom. For example, I have invited Joe to have lunch with me so that Joe and I can build that relationship. And then throughout the lunch, we talk about some of the things that Joe's going through and how I'm always there for him. Number four, reflect and adapt. Finally, regularly reflect on your classroom management strategies and adapt them as needed. One of the beauties about being a teacher is that we can adapt and make changes as needed daily. Don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid for your students to see that you mean what you say. Pay attention to patterns of disruptive behavior and consider underlying factors that may contribute to students seeking attention through laughter. Collaborate with colleagues to share strategies and insights, continually refining your approach to effectively address disruptive behavior. It's okay to ask for help. Maybe someone could have a strategy that really works and that you could use in your classroom. Don't try to do it alone. As educators, we wield immense power to shape the classroom environment and influence the lives of our students. When faced with the challenge of managing disruptive laughter, let us approach it not with frustration, but with empathy and resolve. By setting clear expectations, addressing disruptive behavior with fairness and consistency, and nurturing positive relationships, we create a classroom where laughter is celebrated within the bounds of respect and focus. Remember, each interaction with our students is an opportunity to inspire, guide, and empower them to reach their fullest potential. So, let us embrace the joy of learning and laughter, while also ensuring that every student feels valued and respected in our classrooms. Together, we can cultivate a vibrant and inclusive learning community where every voice is heard and every smile is cherished. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope that I've given you some good feedback, and I hope that you have an amazing week. Take care of yourself and continue to spread the light wherever you go. Have a wonderful week.